Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're continuing week 2 of our women's series. Really excited for this one. This one comes with 2 titles. It's a really cool figure. Super excited to add this one to the collection. I'm talking about none other than Paige. Yes, this is, I want to say, was this her first? Yeah, first time in the line. This is the first Paige figure. Very good looking figure. Really excited for this one. I'm gonna have to track down the AEW version and get a Saraya as well eventually, but we get 2 titles in this. Very excited to add this to collection. Let's not jibber jabber about it too much, and let's flip this camera and let's check out Paige. All right, I've got Paige right up here on the stage. Man, this one is really cool. Again, I'm really excited for it. Adding 2 new titles that we've never had here on the channel before. You guys know how much we love a figure that comes with a title. This one's a no-brainer. It comes with 2. So, this is going to be Paige's first time in the line. Again, we've seen that quite a bit. Says right here, includes NXT Women's Championship and the WWE Divas Championship. So if you recall, she came over while she was still NXT Women's Champion and beat AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. So that tells you how much they were expecting to get out of Paige. She is an extremely talented professional wrestler. Unfortunately, her career was altered due to a neck injury. So it sucks, but she is back in AEW now. We're not getting like full storyline matches and such, but we are getting her in the ring from time to time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this box. So this is from this is Elite. There's the old Elite logo. And this is from Series 34. So, as of the time of this recording, I think we just started getting, what is it? Series 109 in my area. So that's telling you we're a little ways off. This one came out in 2014. April of 2014 is actually what the Wrestling Figure Database says the release date on this figure was. So, 10 years ago. Holy cow. That just hit me. So, there you go. Live reaction. 10 years ago, this figure came out. So, we've seen some figures. Coming up this next week, we're going to see some brand new stuff that just came out. So, we'll see how they've progressed in the last 10 years. Through this series. A lot of things happening with this women's celebration series. So let's go ahead and get into it though. Here's the Series 34 right here. We've already seen this. Paige, we've got the portrait here. Let's go to this side first. We've got a portrait of her holding the NXT women's title. It says Paige. We've got this nice graphic. Very cool. On this side, we've got a almost full body shot. That's actually just kind of been put through a filter with blue. So, looks really good though. On the back, we have another full body shot. And we've got our stats and the rest of the figures in Series 34. So, before we get into the stats here, let's go ahead and look at the other figures. We've got John Cena, Rusev, Hulk Hogan, Bad News Barrett, and Doink the Clown, which was his first time in the Elite line. So, I don't have any of those. To be perfectly honest, I'm really on the hunt for a John Cena, and I can't decide which one I want. I've looked at the Ultimates, I've looked at the Elites, can't decide which one I want. Won't get into that right now. Let's move on. So, right here, first off, I wish they'd go back to putting this stuff on because this is really cool. So we got Paige. tells us what ring attire she's in from Raw in 2014. So she wore this on a Raw. Career highlights: NXT Women's Champion, WWE Divas Champion. And then she's from Norwich, England. Her signature move: Paige Turner and Rampage. She's part of the Divas division. 5'8", and her WWE debut was in 2014. So she moved very quickly after her debut. But I would like to see more of this kind of stuff. Like this is something that the AEW figures have that I wish the WWE would go back to, telling you exactly when that ring attire is from. Most of them is pretty obvious, especially when they use WrestleMania tires, but it's not always. So, but let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's get her out of here and take a look at this Paige figure. Really excited. Got 2 titles. I got to figure out how to display her next. Well, let's get her out of the box and then we can figure that out. Okay, so luckily we don't have a lot of accessories. I say luckily. I see a problem with not having any accessories already. We don't have any weapon holder hands. We have 1 closed fist and 1 open palm hand. That's it. Because we got 2 titles, I guess they didn't want to give us any other accessories. I'm going to get over that because I did get 2 titles with it. So let's look at the titles first, because I've got a big issue when it comes to the figure. And we're going to get into that. But let's look at the titles. First, we'll take a look at the NXT women's one. It's not... Let's see. There you go. It's kind of hard to see. I guess when I turn it that way, I think it shows up a little bit for you guys. So it is really cool. If you can see, this plate kind of sticks out a little bit when you've got it done like this. But get it like that, and it looks just fine. Now we'll take a look at the Divas. So it's an iconic title, it really is, but I was never a fan of this. The Divas division, when it was a thing, was really not good. I'm not saying there wasn't some good women wrestlers in it. I'm just saying that the Divas situation was not cool. Anyways, so that's the 2 accessories we got. Let's talk about the figure. We don't even have to talk about it. We're just going to grab it and watch. Yeah. We've got an extremely mucked up ab crunch. I've never had an ab crunch like that. So I've had loose shoulder joints. So we don't have any double jointed stuff, I don't think. I can't really see the knees that great. Okay, so no, I think the knee is, well, no. So, and again, we're talking about 2014, so not having double jointed knees is not a big surprise. This is not supposed to be a bobble doll. Jesus. All right. So let's take a look. So we do have a belt here. It is sculpted. It's not a separate piece, but it's not painted. It is a sculpted piece, so that's cool. We've got her top. There's the head sculpt. It's actually pretty good. We even got her piercing in there, so not bad. Ooh, well, when you get kind of close, it loses its luster, but keep it about there. She looks really good. Here's the back. Got the details in that top still, studs and stuff, so very cool. Here's the boots and knee pads, or should I say the shoes and knee pads and stuff. So very cool. This right here, though, my God. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Now I got to get her. So that's... Luckily, though, that is the only joint that seems to have any issue. Now, part of this could be with age. I did buy this on eBay because obviously it's 2024. If I found this on the shelf, it'd be a miracle. But I bought this on eBay. I'm not. I don't know 100% how it was stored. It had never been removed from the box, so it stayed in the box for the past 10 years until it got to me, and I ruined it all. So it's at no fault of the seller whatsoever. There's no issues there. So this could just be a quality issue, something. It could have been to deal with getting hot and cold multiple times, and it just worked loose. However, this until I discovered this new product that I'm getting ready to try, this was a major issue for me because I've got some other figures with some problems. So I'm okay with this because I've got a fix for this kind of stuff coming. I know my podcast partner Chris has got some figures that got some loose joints. Specifically, we've got a lot of AEW figures and Ring of Honor figures that Jazzwares has been putting out that have some issues. So we're going to get those corrected. This is going to be added to that list of figures that we're going to get corrected. I think I'm going to fix it. I don't know. I'm kind of having fun with it. It's almost like a fidget. Anyways, there you have it. There's Paige. Let me know what you think about this figure. I think on this title here, it's so hard. I got to hold it to just the right angle to be able to see that it says women's champion. I think they could have done a little better job on that. But then again, I don't have a lot from 2014 to compare to see, we're just not in the realm that we are now of how our titles look. And I'm also a big time into the Ultimate Editions, and I know theirs come a lot better anyway. So, that being said, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Paige? What do you think I'm going to use to fix this little bobble action? If you think you know what I'm going to get that's going to fix that, let me know. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell so you're going to get notified of all the other unboxing videos we do. Plus, every Sunday, you're going to get a notification that says the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is live. That's going to come in right about 7 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. Come check us out, join us, and talk some wrestling with us. It's a great show. We have a lot of fun. Come join us. We can't wait to have you there. Follow us on all of our other social media platforms. It's like all the platforms. So just go there, search Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Look for that logo. It's almost always the profile picture. Follow us on all those so you can catch up on all the other content. We're bringing you all kinds of other content on the other platforms. So it's not always just about the action figures. This is always about the wrestling. So come join us. Check all of it out. While you're here, though, look in the description below. There is a couple of partner links. Check those out. If you click that link and go buy yourself some new merchandise or stuff, you're going to help us out as well. So check those out. We appreciate it in advance. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for this one. Gladiator out.